We all have an idea of what wellness looks like. We've seen tons of videos of people spraying their plants with misters, taking candlelit baths, and spending endless hours on skincare. That's not me. For those that are new to this channel, let me introduce myself. That's me. I'm a wellness nerd. I love essential oils, I love to garden and cook, I meditate and do yoga, and I like to make videos that share how I live my life with intention and mindfulness, and how you can start doing that too. I started a wellness practice more than 15 years ago. At the time though, I don't really remember saying to myself, gee, I think I'd like to practice some wellness. I was always putting the needs of others ahead of my own. If I think back right to the beginning of when I started this journey, I had given my last $10 to a friend because they had no food, and I ended up going without food myself for days until my next payday. And something just clicked after that, where I realized, I really have to take care of myself if I want to help other people. What I love about a wellness practice is that it can be tailored to fit anybody. You really just have to take some time and think about, what are the things that I need to feel at ease in my life? And those are the things that become a wellness practice for you. And that means it doesn't have to be candlelit baths. It doesn't have to be misting your plants. It doesn't have to be essential oils. It can be all those things if those are the things that, really drive you to feel like you're living a comfortable and happy life. But it doesn't have to be. It could be going and shooting some pool. It could be going skateboarding. It could be going paddleboarding. It could be taking a walk. It could be taking a nap. It's really just about recognizing what it is that you need to feel at ease in your own life. Or in other words, how to be happy. One of the first practices that I adopted was daily journaling. At first, I just wrote whatever popped into my head. Sometimes writing for an hour, other times just a sentence would come out, and on the really, really bad days, I could only manage a single word. But I did it. I really struggled with a negative self-dialogue, so as I got more comfortable with the practice and it turned into a habit, I began to use journaling prompts to help me dig a little deeper into my experience. I still journal every single day. Sometimes it's still just a sentence. One thing that I find really helpful when you're just getting started with a journaling practice, take at least one day a week where you spend a good amount of time just writing in your journal. I find what can tend to happen is that you're writing it as if somebody is going to read it. And so you really censor what it is you're putting down on the page. And it can take, 10, 15, 20 minutes to really work out of that habit and to start and get into a space where you're journaling for your own mental health instead of catering to, somebody might read this and I have to be careful. If you have concerns about that, you can try writing on your phone, and you can password protect the file, and that can help as well to get into a more comfortable state when it comes to journaling. Now, journaling is just the example I use when starting a wellness practice. You could start with any other practice you want. Journaling is a big part of my practice, along with meditation and yoga. What activities you choose to do and what you choose to incorporate into your practice are going to be a completely personal matter for you. What works for me may not resonate with you, and it can be a bit of a journey to figure out what works. Just remember to give yourself some grace. Life always happens. Things will get in the way. You build a wellness routine with a single word every day. You always have the option to write just one word. I'd like to invite you to join me on a journey of intentional living, mindfulness, and well-being. And if you liked this video, you may want to watch this one, where I try a calisthenics routine for 30 days so I can build strength and health on my journey. Until next time, be gentle with yourself and each other. Bye.